Hi guys, so a quick video just to show you a little trading technique that you can do the day before racing. You can also do it sort of first thing in the morning, but this is kind of a handy little trick. So it is Tuesday the 16th today, and I'm looking at the racing for Wednesday the 17th. So I've gone onto the Racing Post, I've clicked on course, and the first course I'm going to look at is Catterick. Now what I do is open the first 3 races, and this will make sense as I progress through the video. So once this opens, we want to scroll down to stats, and basically we're looking for trainers that do well at the course and also have done well over the last 2 weeks. So straight away we can see that John Quinn in the last 14 days has a 20% strike rate, and overall at the track at Catterick he's got an 18% strike rate. Try not to concern yourself too much with this is the level stakes profit to £1 stakes. But this is a qualifier now, John Quinn. So what we do is we click on John Quinn. We can scrap the other 2 races. Again, this will make sense as we progress. And we click on his entries. Now the logic here is we need to keep an eye on what happens in the 2 o'clock at Catterick tomorrow. You'll see an image of the notes that I've taken at the end of this video that kind of show how I set this out in terms of setting myself up for trading tomorrow. Let's just say, for example, she's easy on the eye. Now, it's a novice auction stakes. The prices for this aren't going to be out until tomorrow morning. Bet365 are quite good at pricing up early. Prices may be there, but we're looking to trade on the exchange. So in terms of liquidity, etc., we can basically ignore whatever the bookies are doing. But let's see what she's easy on the eye is going to do tomorrow. Now, if she wins, what you'll find is the 4:30. It is likely that this current price, again, I think it's Bet365 that are priced up there at 11 to 2, will shorten up. So again, this will become obvious as you read through the article and you get past this video. If this horse wins, then we will look to place a trade. How we do that, how we execute it, stakes, everything else will be explained later on in the article. But if this loses, then potentially this becomes a no trade. So the idea being is that we look at trainers with a good strike rate at the track and also a good strike rate over the last couple of weeks, kind of suggesting that they're in form. So to keep things simple, we'll focus on 1 trainer per track. So if we go to Uttoxeter, and again what I do is I open the first 3 races. Now obviously what I'm doing here is looking for a trainer that does well at the track, does well over the last 2 weeks. And if they've got a runner in the first couple of races, if that horse then wins, then we can look at backing and laying in later races. So we then go to Uttoxeter, and again we scroll down and click on stats. And straight away we can see Dan Skelton. who has a 31% strike rate at the course and is showing a 20% strike rate over the last 2 weeks. So again, we're interested in his runners. And if we look at the entries, we can see that tomorrow, obviously I'm recording this on Tuesday, you guys are going to be reading this on Friday, but you'll see the whole progression of how this works. I've got a note to keep an eye on how Royal Beekeeper performs. Now this is a handicap, not a novice's whatever it was before. So even if this horse places, it would suggest that further entries might see some money for it based on punters' perception. The horse is placed, actually this is, you know, another handicap. He's done well there. He does well overall, and he could do well again. And you tend to see money for these kind of horses. So again, no trade, no bet on the first race of the day at Uttoxeter, which is the 220. Depending on Royal Beekeeper's performance, we would then analyse the market to see how Conrad reacts in the market, and also Annie Angel. So there's just a sort of quick example how you can, the day before racing or even first thing in the morning, just look at the market. I've gone through the Lingfield card as well. I can tell you now that Sir Mark Prescott has got 2 runners at Lingfield tomorrow. The 240 horse called Kaitos. If that performs well in the first race, then his second saddle up, which is in the 410 Shining Sea, could potentially be a trading opportunity. So I'll stop the video there. That's just a quick kind of look at how I analyse the following day's racing. And hopefully there'll be a second video later on in the article that will show how I did trade any subsequent qualifiers based on how the first horses ran.